Hello, hello, welcome to my Gambian kitchen. Today I am going to share with you guys how I make my super simple boiled lamb meat with couscous. Stay tuned. We have 4 pounds of lamb meat already cleaned. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and season it with my Maggi seasoning with some salt and my super time saver Knuckles seasoning. It's still going strong after a few months. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a really good mix to have everything coated with the seasoning. So this process here, it's really optional. You can just have your meat in the pot, add water to it, and then put the knuckle seasoning and the rest of the items. But I just season it and just set it aside for half an hour. Now I'm putting it in my pot with some water. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to a boil. My potatoes are peeled and cut. I just added water and salt to it. That way the color doesn't change. Now I'm cutting my onions in circles. You can cut it in any shapes. Then take my bell pepper, cut it too, and my habanero pepper. The habanero pepper is optional. Then I'll go ahead and put some garlic too. My meat has been boiling now for 25 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add my potatoes because that's the only thing that's gonna take longer to cook. The onions doesn't take too long to cook at all. And I'm also gonna go ahead and add my amino seasoning, just a diesel there. And you can see that I have oil appearing on top. All that oil is from the meat. I didn't add any oil at this point. And I'm also gonna add nutritional yeast. I love it. And one Jimbo cube. The nutritional yeast is optional. You don't have to put it, but I just like the taste and the color it gives the, the boiled lamb. And also I'm gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of my ginger powder. If you have ginger paste, that's the best, put that. But I'm just putting ginger powder because that's what I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and stir it and just cover it for 3 to 5 minutes before adding my onions. I'm gonna go ahead and add my black pepper to it, and also I'm gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of avocado oil. If you have ghee butter, that's the best. Just add 1 tablespoon of ghee butter. If you prefer olive oil too, you can go ahead and use olive oil. So now my lamb meat, it's all tender. My kitchen is smelling so good, so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on low heat. Then I'm gonna move on to making my couscous. For the couscous, we're gonna do the super simple method. This doesn't take long at all. I have 4 cups of couscous in a bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and add turmeric powder. I like the color it gives my couscous, but usually people use saffron or food coloring. So if you have those, use them. But I am using turmeric because that's what I have. It's healthy for you as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir it, make sure everything is coated. The couscous is coated with the turmeric powder. And I'm gonna add salt. It's very important you put salt in your couscous. It tastes really good with salt. So I'm gonna do the same process, and I'm gonna add my boiling hot water to the couscous. So I'm gonna make sure everything is coated with the water, and I'm gonna cover it with a plastic wrap, or if you have a really tight top, you can just use it. But I have a plastic wrap that I'm going to use, and just set it aside for 7 to 10 minutes. I'm going to use lalo or na in Mandinka, lalo bui, which is the leaves of the baobab that's dried and pounded in a powder form. It's really slimy. I like it in my couscous with some butter, golden raisins. I love the golden raisins in my couscous. You can use the red ones as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and use a fork to fluff my couscous so that they are nice and loose. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my lalo or na. The lalo gives the couscous a really nice texture when eating it. So that's why I like to put it in my couscous. And I'm gonna go ahead and stir it, make sure everything is blended. I'm also going to go ahead and add my butter. The couscous is hot right now, so the butter is gonna just melt right in, and also add my golden raisins. The sweetness of the raisin, the butter, and the lalo. It's so good. It smells so good. Now we are all done. I went ahead and topped the meat with some green olives with some eggs. Enjoy. Please let me know if you tried this recipe. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.